Everybody. One day, I am going to have a camera crew that follows my life, and they'll be behind the scenes for this ride. And you guys will get the chance to see all of the fun that I have with my family. I'm telling you right now, you are missing it. You are missing it right now. Make sure you share this out and let your friends know that we're live. I know you were waiting for me. Thank you for coming in. Um, I'm going to let people know because I know people were looking for me, and I'm here. I am here. I made it. So let me know if you made it. Let me know if you're here. Okay, I'm letting a couple people know. I want you to start marching in place. Today, you're going to need a small ball if you have one. So grab that. You don't have to have shoes on, but I have on shoes. We're using a small ball. If you don't have a small ball, that's fine. You could use a yoga ball, a yoga block, if you have a yoga block. If you have a small pillow, that would work. If you don't have any of those things, no excuses. You can still work out with me today. So, all of these things, let's see. Okay. Hey, hello. Hello, hey, I'm glad you made it. All right, so we are marching to warm up our body. Make sure you go ahead and invite anybody to this little workout. It will be here in YouTube. I will cut the beginning, the beginning, because we started a little rough, but this is going to be a great workout. We're going to work our core today. It'll be full body, but we're specifically working our core. We're talking about abs in the month of April. So that's what we're doing. So go ahead, stand up, start marching. If you have some favorite exercises you use to warm up, you can go ahead and start those. I'm just making sure my timer is going to be right. And it is. So, if you are tracking, if you use a tracker of any kind, you could put cross training as this workout, or you could also use a core workout for this workout today. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, you can use your phone. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. All right, we got a little bit more time to warm our bodies up. Let's go ahead, put our feet about hip width apart, and start with a squat, just up and down. So, thank you for joining me. My name is Teresa Horn. This is the Kingdom Health Show. My company is Theresa Horne Coaching. I work with kingdom leaders, helping them be strong and healthy and whole to advance the kingdom of God. So make sure when you are sitting back in the squat, you're shifting your weight to your heels. You want to feel it in your heels, not in your knees, all right? So up and down. Let's add the arms to this, big swings, up and down. So in the month of April, we've been talking about flattening our tummy, making a nice strong core, and specifically actually flattening our tummy. So I am all about being healthy and strong, but sometimes in life, our stomachs start to poke out from injury, from childbirth. And what often happens is the muscles get separated. But we are beautifully and wonderfully made, and we can do things to help those muscles come back together. You keep squatting and swinging those arms. So we've been working on reconnecting those muscles. you want to go back and watch the first video of the month, take it back to March, to really talk about how our breathing helps to connect. You want to make sure that you are breathing in a way that's really going to help those muscles come back together. So today's workout is going to be full body. Going to be using our small ball. Got some really fun moves for you. And again, working on our core, strengthening our core. So whenever I say engage your core, what I'm talking about is kind of, again, go back and watch the video, but zipping up a zipper, thinking about your pelvic floor being the bottom, or actually where you connect the zipper, right? You know how with a zipper, you got to get that connection, slide it in this place. We're sliding it into place at your pelvic floor, connect, and then zipping all the way up. So when we engage our core, we are zipping that zipper up. Now, when your zipper is zipped, you don't want your zipper to be super tight, right? You ever put on a coat and you like zip it up and you're like, well, I can't breathe in this coat, right? You don't want to be that tight. You just want to be in, right? So not super tight because you're going to be moving. So you don't want it to be so tight you can't move, you can't breathe, but you do want it to be in place. You do want your zipper to be engaged. So throughout the workout, focus on keeping that zipper engaged as much as you can. What you'll find is with time, you'll master having your zipper engaged. And one day you'll find out, just like me, one day you'll be walking around and you realize, I can always have my zipper engaged. My stomach is always engaged. And that is our goal. Our goal is to have our zipper always engaged. And then if we want to really tighten it up, we can do that too. But that comes as we build strength over time. All right. So today's workout is going to be kind of like a pyramid of time. We're going to work for time and then go down. Hello, everyone. We're going to start at 40 seconds, 40, 30, 20, and then we'll rest before we move to the next move. So go ahead and grab your small ball. Our first move is going to be a lunge with the small ball. I'm going to show you. So we're going to lunge and take the arms back. And lunge and take the arms back. If you need to, you can do one arm and hold on for balance. All right? We're going to start with 40 seconds. Here we go. Lunge and arms go back. Alternating the legs. Now, if this lunge is too much, you can kickstand. Just take a step back and do that instead of actually falling into a lunge or moving into a lunge. Don't want to say falling. Arms up, nice and strong. Remember to breathe.
3, 2, 1.
All right, 10-second rest, and then we're going to do that same move for 30 seconds. So if that was easy, make your lunge a little deeper.
2, 1.
Here we go. Now, I love this move because it's the kind of move that like sneaks up on you. Like tomorrow you'll be like, why is my obliques? You know, that's what this is. This is the kind of move where you're like, oh yeah, yesterday. So go ahead and stretch a little bit further back if you can. Make it a little bigger. 10-second rest. All right. So you've got the move down. So I really want you to open up. Here we go. Last time for 20 seconds. Make it big. Whether you are kickstanding the foot or coming down into a lunge. Make it big. Really stretch. Open up the abs. Open up the rib cage.
2, 1. Rest.
Good job. All right. Our next move is going to be a squat. You can squat jump, or you can put that ball under the foot
Go.
right here and squat. Woo. All right, so I've got the ball underneath my foot and I'm squatting up and down. I'm gonna switch to the other foot in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch to the other foot. And keep going. So there should be wobble as you correct, right? So all the muscles that are correcting your balance, those stabilizers are working.
3, 2, 1.
Keep your tummy engaged.
Rest.
All right, moving back to the other foot. We're going 15 seconds on each side. Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So if this was like, yeah, I'm not doing this one, I'm not doing the balance one, you could take it to a squat jump. All right. You could also use the wall, or if you have a booty kicker, that portable ballet bar, you could use that. And we switch it out. Woo. 15 seconds. Wow. How you doing?
3,
This is so fun.
2, 1.
10-second rest. All right, we're going again. We are going again, and this last time is 10 seconds on each side.
3.
So get your life right.
1.
Here we go, 10 seconds. Yes. So deep, your squat should be as deep as you can do it with balance. Switch. Woo, a little wobbly there.
2, 1. Rest.
All right. Good job. Nicely done. All right, our next move, we're going to be in a warrior 2 with our legs. So one leg is forward.
Go.
One leg is to the side. And I'm going to take my left foot and left arm up. Just there. So make this as big as you can make it. And I am really feeling it in my inner thighs and in my arm and in my abs. You really want to make this deep. Work for it.
3, 2, 1.
You're
Rest.
staying on this same side. Staying on the same side. You guys can see me. We gotta.
3,
So this foot's coming forward. This
1.
foot's going that way.
Go.
And we go again. Make it big. As big as you can control it. When you feel comfortable with the move, bring it into a big open reach. Open. Good. Just one side. We'll go to the next side after we finish here. Remember to breathe.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Nicely done. All right. We got one more time before we go to the other side.
3.
Are you ready? And let's go.
Go.
Last time, 20 seconds. All right. So I want to talk about the eight things that really affect our tummy being bloated.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, we need to go to the other side. So switch it up. This is a hard one to talk through, you guys.
3.
All right, ready?
1. Go.
Let's go. All right. Other side. Keep it up. All right. Join us. Other side, other arm. Make it big. Stretch out the rib cage. Inner thigh should be a little warm. We want to be to a point where we're stretched and we're working. I hope my camera angle is good. If you guys can see me all the way to the floor, let me know.
Rest.
10-second rest. And we go again. All right. So things that affect our tummy being bloated.
1.
Let's talk about it. Food triggers. Food triggers is a big one. It's huge. So there are foods that may cause your stomach to bloat. Probably foods that you've known all along that cause you trouble, but you eat them anyway because you like them. Things like toast and butter,
3,
things like
2,
ice cream,
rest.
things like cheese, things like candy bars.
3, 2,
All right, yeah. Let's talk about those. Those food triggers. They can cause our stomach to bloat. Now, if we are thinking about trying to flatten our tummy, if that is one of our goals, then we want to pay attention to those things
2,
that are getting in the way
rest.
of us accomplishing our goals. All right, we're going to the floor for the next move. So
3,
quickly, I don't want us to miss it.
1.
We're doing Superman, so go ahead and get on that floor. And arms up, legs up, lift and lower. So this is Superman. Arms up and legs up as much as you can. This is an excellent core exercise. Working our full body with this. Really squeeze up and lower down. Both moves are important. 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest.
Rest.
So let's talk about the 4, 5. Let's go over 5. Big food triggers.
3.
I'm sure that you're going to know what the number one food trigger is. Here we go. Superman's back at it. Maybe you don't. I'll let you guys try in the chat if you're watching the replay too. Please play along. What do you think the number one food trigger is? Go ahead and type in your guess. Number one, if you're working out, you can take a quick breather. Or maybe I'll give you guys a chance to
3,
finish the exercise.
1. Rest.
I can't see from here. I'm going to finish. I'll give you a couple more seconds because I'm going to finish Superman's and then I'll try. All right, 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds of Superman's and I'm going to check. So if you're still working out, if you're like, I don't want to stop my Superman's, I will give you until the end. Some of y'all was happy to get up off the floor and you were like, nope. Let me go ahead and answer. And I can breathe for a second. All right, rest. 10-second rest. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Did I have answers?
3.
Yes, cheese, your favorite snack?
1.
Sorry. All right, so let me know. What do you think? We've got 60-second rest right here, guys. What do you think the number one food trigger is? The number one food that causes a trigger, causes bloating, causes distress in our gut. Make sure you take a drink of water. Number one is gluten. Gluten, yay, good job. It is gluten. Number one is gluten. Gluten is number one. Number two is sugar. Ooh, yes. Yes. We got the 1-2 punch, right? Let's grab the ball. We're going back to that lunge. This time we're going to alternate the arms. Here we go. So we lunge down, up, lunge down, up. Show you from the side. Lunge with the open arm. We're alternating. Now you can go as quick as you can if with a good posture and good balance. So it might mean you need to take it a little slower. That's cool. Yes, yes. So sugar was number 2, gluten was number 1.
3, 2, 1.
Next up, and this is kind of like all foods, but genetically modified foods. Anything that's genetically modified can cause you to bloat. Here we go. Alternating. Can cause your gut lining to get irritated. So that means that we want to try to stay away from foods that are genetically modified. Try to eat local. That's number one.
3,
Next, you want to try
1.
organic if you can, right? The goal is to do your best. So, gluten, sugar,
2,
GMOs. Here we go. Last time, 20 seconds. Next up, dairy. Dairy is next. Well, now when we talk about dairy, generally, we can tolerate
2, 1.
dairy that is rest, that is locally sourced, better than things that we could get like from the grocery store.
1.
Next up, we got skaters. Take the ball, lunge back, and back. So we're alternating the hand ball. If this is too much for you, if you're like, okay, yeah, that whole ball part, that's a no for me. You can just take the ball and put it aside and just reach back. But if you got it, you got it, right? So it's a kind of curtsy lunge back with this ball. Remember to breathe.
2, 1.
All right, good job. 10-second rest. This is going to get your heart rate up a little bit. This one is. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start up and come down.
Go.
I'm swinging out. Swing it. Now, if you wanted more, if you're like, I'm not really breathing hard like I am, if you're not huffing and puffing, then you can take a little jump if you want it, right? I don't want it. But you could. Don't let me hold you back. You do you.
2, 1.
10-second rest. We got one more. One more of those 20 seconds. Then we're going back to the floor.
3, 2.
Ready? Let's go.
Go.
20 seconds. All right. Last thing. And this is really not, it's kind of like not a food trigger, but it triggers our tummy. And that's antibiotics. Antibiotics
2.
throws the gut microbiome all off. All right, I'm going to grab my mat this time. We're going to the floor. We're going to do donkey kicks.
2, 1. Go.
Small ball is going behind the knee. If you don't have a small ball, don't worry about it. Woo! All right, we're sticking here for 40 seconds. Actually, 45. Then we're going to switch to the other side. So this is not going to pyramid down. I'm going to give you the full 45 with this beauty. Woo! The back, the leg backs, the hamstrings, the calves, the glutes.
2.
They should be fiery.
Rest.
Give me 5 more seconds. Woo!
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Go.
Switching to the other leg. All right, here we go. So that ball goes right behind the knee, and then the pressure keeps it there. Let's go. All right. So those things are going to disrupt the gut microbiome. Some of them you can stay away from and avoid. Some of them you're going to have to interact with, but you can work to repair the gut lining.
3, 2.
And that's what we're doing.
Go.
We want to work. Woo! A little bit more. Come on, give me 5 more seconds. Woo! There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. We're going to stay here. We got a little time to rest
3, 2, 1.
as we switch to the other side. Okay, so things to repair the gut microbiome. That's what we're doing to flatten our tummy.
Go.
All right, so balls between the knees. We're laying back, squatting, and bridging up and down. So squeeze that ball, squeeze the tummy, engage your core, and lift that bottom up and down. Squeeze it up, release it down. So if you know that certain foods cause you to bloat, if you currently experience bloating and you don't know what it's from, we're going to go after helping our gut lining repair from the things that we listed. Ways to do that are going to be to increase the healthy probiotics and prebiotics in our tummy, to increase the healthy, the condition. We're going again. Are you squeezing with me? I hope you're following along. If I didn't say start, I hope you just watched and you started, because I don't want you to miss any of this goodness. We got 10 more seconds. All the way up, all the way down. So a prebiotic, probiotic, 50,000, what is it? I think IBUs or whatever it is. I'll type it into the comments, you guys, so you'll know.
3, 2, 1.
Last time, go. That's what you want in your prebiotic or your probiotic. It's going to have both on there. Living enzymes, that's what you want. Obviously, you want to eliminate the gluten, the sugar, and the dairy. Rest. So if you know they cause problems, we're going to eliminate them. All right. Matt goes to the side. We got our last round. This went by so fast. We're going to take the ball. Head, waist, toes. Head, waist, toes. You can hop it if you want. My regulars know this one. I know you're like, oh my gosh, she snuck it in on us. And did. Let's go. So this hop is optional. So you can hop or not. You can hop if you want to. And I do want to. Come on. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So if you don't actually want to hop, you can just come up on your toes. But we want it quick.
2, 1.
All right? Here we go. So move it. Even if you don't leave the floor. Hop or a calf raise. Quickly. Let's go. This is our last move. So you can absolutely, is it our last move? Yep. You can absolutely give me what you got. Leave it all here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! So eliminate those gluten, dairy, sugar.
3.
And add in
1.
probiotics. Last time. Other things that might help. Adding in fermented vegetables. Things like sauerkraut,
3,
kimchi.
1.
Rest. Good job. I think that was our last one. Let me see. Timer. Let me know.
2,
You got one more?
1. Done.
It's rest time. You can put that ball to the side. So sauerkraut, kimchi.
2, 1. Go.
Those are really the only fermented vegetables that I eat. So there might be others. Well, actually, things like deep breath up. Other things, I think, actually, I've seen pickled beets now. I don't know about those specifically. Big, deep, we're going to hinge at the hips and reach for our toes. Just let that stretch happen. If you can touch the floor, touch the floor. If you got to have your hands on the front of your legs, that's cool too. Just kind of let that stretch in the back of the legs happen. If you're comfortable here, you can pedal out your feet. You guys, that was an awesome workout. So quick, went by so quick. I'm always so in love with a 30-minute workout. You get everything in and done. Remember to breathe. We are stretching out, so you want to make sure that you are breathing in it. All right, from here, I'm going to turn the side so you guys can see me. From here, we're going to take a big, big step. We're going to lunge it out. And then shift your weight back to stretch out that hip flexor. When we talk about eliminating the big three, gluten, sugar, dairy, I know it's challenging for so many of us, but it's such an important part of healing our gut. And you don't necessarily need to eliminate these things forever, right? When we can let our gut heal, increase the health of the gut lining, often we can reintroduce many of those foods. Unless you actually have a food allergy to one of those things, we can often reintroduce them. Go ahead and keep stretching. But eliminating for 30 to 90 days just does so much to help our stomachs heal and to help the bloating and the inflammation reduce. If you suffer from things like stiffness in your joints, obviously we're talking about a bloated stomach, itchy skin, eczema, if you have any like autoimmune conditions, thyroid, things like that, eliminating these things and healing your gut can make such a big difference. And I know it's not fun, but I also have seen it work so many times that I'm absolutely confident that you will see improvement. So 30 to 90 days, absolutely, to give your gut a chance to heal. Remember, it takes more than just eliminating those foods. You also need to actively improve your gut health and reduce your stress and find ways for your body to heal externally and get stronger as well. So like stress management, strong stretch, things like that, exercising in a way that's not stressful to the body. So you want to purposely put stress on the body. So a way that is mindful of what your body needs and how your body feels. So, all right, these are all things that help flatten your stomach, flatten your tummy. Okay, so we are all done for today. My name is Teresa Horn. This has been the Kingdom Health Show, the third show in our series on flattening your stomach. You guys, thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you again next week.